Try to make every game as exciting as possible around here. That's one of the things Gene said when he hired me. Just create drama in every game as much as possible. Yeah, it was obviously a fun game, incredible environment. I give our Buckeye Nation, our students, the Nut House, just a lot of credit for the energy that I think they provided our team. That was as loud as, certainly as I've heard it in here, and a couple of the coaches that have been here for a while were remarking as loud as they've heard it in several years. So I'm sure who we were playing had something to do with it. I'm sure the fact that us getting down 20 had something to do with it. Obviously, it was another unique game in a lot of ways. I can't tell you how much I respect John, Coach Beeline, and the job that he does, and how hard they are to play, how consistently good they are, how disciplined they are in what they do. So for us, particularly, to be able to defend them like we did in the second half is terrific. And as I told the guys in the locker room, players win games. Those guys, players win games. Those guys made plays both down the stretch and in the second half to win the game today. So fun game.
When we talked to John, he said one thing he told his players was that guys have to be able to embrace the moment when there's big things on the line, and he said you guys did that and his team didn't. For a team that's still looking for a lot of things, were you surprised that your team was able to do that?
Yeah, I think I don't know if surprised, but curious probably as much as anything. It's as I've mentioned so many times, this is a continual learning process for me and for our coaches with this group. We just, we don't know. We learned a lot from some of these games in the past 2 weeks, where we didn't play with enough poise down the stretch. And as coaches and players, we all take responsibility for that. And then a game today, like where they did just play with the necessary poise, and more importantly, really a real determination to be different than what we were in the first half. Defensively, we had to change some things at halftime, because you watch a ton of tape and you put a scouting report together and you think it's going to work like it worked against Wisconsin, and you guys execute, and then they come out and they attack it in a way that really exposes us. So we had to make some changes. So that, I think, combined with just our guys' effort, was critical.